right, as always, the Soft Lock is a segment where one of our mega marks on Patreon gives us a topic to debate, a question to answer. It's a question of the week with a fancy name. This week, the question comes from the nicest person in our Discord, Germ. Our good buddy Jeremy would like to know which person or persons did not get an extreme sport game that could have. So we've got Tony Hawk, Matt Hoffman, Dave Mira, Kelly Slater.
Did Shaun White get a game?
I want to say that he got a game, but maybe it was on the Xbox or
He got
the
a Wii
PlayStation.
game.
Oh, it was a Wii game. I would have thought that was like an Xbox or a
Sean
PlayStation
Palmer.
game.
So my first instinct was to go to Andrew McDonald, but apparently he got a skateboarding game.
Is he in the ESPN X Games?
No, it's an MTV sports game.
Oh.
And it just looks like a blatant Tony Hawk ripoff.
I would have liked a... How would you make this, though? I would say I want a Rodney Mullen, like, street game where, like, you do his crazy, his insane, like, balancing on the board and, like, pogo sticking the board and stuff. But then I'm like, oh, if you do that, it's got to be like a DDR-style game.
So this is interesting. The Andrew McDonald game came out in 2000. Rob Dyrdek's in it. He wasn't really relevant till later.
He's in Rob Dyrdek's in Skate too.
Yeah, but that's like 2008, 2009.
Yeah, that's later on. All right, so maybe we do this. What are some extreme sports that didn't get games, and then we could try to think of other people that like
extreme sports.
You know any like inline skaters?
No, not at all. Well, what I was gonna say was I know it appears in Skate 2, but to have a full-on like Fantasy Factory game with the whole cast would have been sick.
Yeah, that would have been.
That was one of my favorite shows. When Big Black died, I was like absolutely devastated. I had all of Robin Big on DVD. Like I've never watched like a funnier duo on TV than those two.
Yeah, they were.
I've got to go back and watch those.
They were something else for sure.
Okay, Soups is saying, give me Viva La Bam mini game Bonanza. There is a Jackass game that I didn't know existed.
Okay.
Jackass the game. It just looks like you do stupid shit. It probably has a really bad rating.
I say the Jackass game I remember that was not great.
Viva La Bam actually had a DS game.
Did it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Unless this is fan made. Viva La Bam. Ever type and you're on the wrong key, like shift it over one?
Oh,
and you look up and you've...
That's bad time.
Yeah, this doesn't look real, to be honest. But then, wait, there's... Oh, for PSP, that's a UMD.
Oh,
like a video.
Okay.
I think this is fan-made, to be honest. But pretty cool.
I do like the idea of a Fantasy Factory style game where it's a little bit of both, where it's like there's skating stuff, but then you also have to like complete challenges that are like weird things in the like within that environment.
I'm looking now. List of extreme sports. We got rock climbing, we got bungee jumping, base jumping. Base jumping would kind of be cool.
But then
we got whatever that was for Xbox.
We're not necessarily answering Germ's question.
Volcano boarding.
He says what people.
I'm picking Rob Dyrdek. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to say Rodney Mullen and give me some kind of like street, like
kind of like Cool Borders. Could just give you like a one inline. You go down.
Oh yeah, it could work. But have you ever seen Mullen's like street performers that he would do? Like that's some of the most insane like body and board control and balance that I've ever seen. It's wild. It's like gymnastics on a skateboard. It's crazy.
Some sort of like skydiving game.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know what you do besides land on a target. You do like Power Rangers. You got Red Hot Chili Peppers playing, and you guys come down on your snowboards.
Maybe you gotta like go through rings. Like it's like Pilot Wings for the N64, but you gotta, instead of flying a plane through rings and landing, you gotta like skydive through the rings and then land in a certain spot.
The world is our oyster, George. We got flight simulate. We got simulators out the ass right now. So who knows? You might get skydive. Is it a thing? Hang on.
I'm sure there is some kind of skydiving game.
Skydiving simulator game. I'm getting like Ice Sky, whatever. Oh, there's a ton of like mobile ones. Steam has Skydive Simulator. I feel like anything these days
like
is going to
Oculus
exist.
Or whatever.
See, that would be cool because I'm scared as shit to skydive.
Yeah,
but I would love to do it.
Yeah, that's. Ooh.
So let's just do it on the Oculus.
There you go.
Like true gamers.
All right. Guys, if you have any suggestions or thoughts on what person or people or type of extreme
place
sport.
Or thing. Sometimes why?
Only on a leap year. If those games, any people, person or people or extreme sports that should have had games,
You're doing
let
great,
us know
sweetie.
on any form of social media at GameFlogsPod.